Hello and good morning, you guys. I didn't mean to just kind of leave you in the middle of journaling our Christmas. I know it's been a couple of weeks since my last video, but it has just been a whirlwind start to the Christmas season, and I just literally have been crazy. And plus, I wanted to make sure I got all my orders out because I know had a lot of ornaments orders and things like that, and I wanted to get those in the mail, so that had kind of been taking up a lot of time, which I am very, very super thankful for. But it just seems like making a video was I just couldn't fit it in. But anyway, going back to that thought process, next year, I know I've done this is my third year. This is the first year I've been so disorganized, but I think what I want to do is actually do something where I film earlier and then not as the seat of my pants, so to speak. I guess, is that what the term is, that you're going by the seat of your pants? Because literally, I had a list of videos that I wanted to do, but I should have had them done previously. Enough about that. There's always next year. So what I wanted to do was talk about numbers. Typically, again, this year has been one of those weird years, off years, but that's okay, is that I typically have my numbers made up previously to actually starting my December daily. But here we are, what is today? The 14th, and I've been a little behind, but I have my ideas and thoughts, and I'll show y'all how I'm keeping up with that. But I didn't have my numbers made, and so I thought today, I have some of them made, and I thought today I would finish that up on video to show you kind of how I make my numbers. So with that being said, I'll show you real quick where I'm at on my my journal. Again, I'm only through last weekend, so I still have quite a bunch of catching up to do, but I still haven't filled this out because I'll show you why. I also have another one. I'm going to come back in here and fill this up with the dates. But I have my first one, first page, first day, is the Advent. It's weird because look at this little mushroom. He's just randomly put there. I don't know if it's like something that a sticker I had and it got in there. But a friend of mine does this too, and she said, so what's that washi? I mean, I had stuff all over. I'm like, yes, I've been kind of a messy crafter this go around. But anyway, so I just kind of have my intro page, and it is Pokey, my little puppy's first Christmas, so that kind of is the reasoning behind the book. This is the second, and my daughter Brazos is also journaling, doing her first December daily, and I am just so excited. She's 13, and it really, really, really means a lot to me, and it's fun that we sit down, and she's like, I'm so behind. I'm like, it's okay, but she's been catching up in the evenings, but school's about to be out for winter break, so, or Christmas, excuse me, Christmas break, so that will be helpful. Now, if you notice in the beginning stages of the book, I was typing. This actually looks really good, but look at this, my printer. I haven't had it very long, and it's starting to print not clear. It's like messing up. It's the color has already kind of messed up. So with that being said, I don't have time to like right now work on getting a new one because I really, really want to like look into seeing what's the best out there. But for my needs. But anyway, so I've decided I will just write the rest of the year. Unless, of course, I have a really long story and it will just make sense to type it up to fit onto the page. Because that is the luxury of typing, is I have kind of big handwriting. And so when you type it, it gives you a little bit more space. But anyway, so that's this picture here. This one, I talked about our tree. Even though we decorated our tree before Thanksgiving, I wanted to have a page in there about our tree. This page, my outfit, I laugh because it really, see that? Oh yeah, okay, so does that piece of washi belong in there? I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. But this wrapping paper is new, and I absolutely love the green this year. I'm really drawn to the green plaid, and so I wanted to write about that. And so I always like to include the type of wrapping I'm using that particular year. Or, you know, I know that we have a lot of wrapping, but what is your particularly favorite one? You could do it on a day that you're going to be wrapping gifts. You could pick a piece, cut a piece and add it to your journal and say wrap presents today or something like that. So that's my idea behind including that in my December daily. We did a wassail tasting, which was absolutely fun. This is our second year to do that. It's in the downtown area, which I really love that we caught the courthouse in the background there. And I always grab ephemera, so this was a little brochure we had. And actually this part right here, oops, came out. We tore that part off and did our voting. So it talked about the different stations that you would try the different wassels. They had cookie decorating. They had these cute little alpacas you could take pictures with. They had cotton candy. It was such a great festival. They had some food there. It's just a really, really fun event to kind of kick off the holidays. But so anyway, I love this little mug, and I be sure to use that number 5 there for December 5th. But that's part of that one. Now December 6th, we had part of me and Brazos' bucket list was a picture with Santa. We went to our local party. They had a party here at the community center, and so and we got to take a picture with Santa. So we put Santa. I put the number 6 on this little tag here, and then we have a quilt block trail here. I have not painted one yet. I know that's it was part of my goal this year, but here we are, December. But anyway, I want to definitely paint a quilt. Actually, I want Brazos and I to do 2, you know, one for her, one for me, and put one on the barn and then put one on the front gate, or front fence line. So anyway, but they were handing these out to put on your car, and I was like, oh, give me that sticker, because in my mind I'm putting it in my journal. So that was really fun. And actually this little paper here is, if you can tell, it's just one of those, you know, we love to pick up this stuff from Lowe's or Home Depot that have the different color paint. And so I just added a lined piece of paper on the back and wrote about the party. It's really fun. They had bingo there. They had Santa come visit. It was so cute. And I love seeing some of the older ladies and their families take pictures with the Santa. It's so cute. Anyway, so that's this page. And then this is where I'm left off. And so this is just kind of, I'll talk about this in a minute. But I found these cute little puppy stickers, and I'm going to add a few more little stickers. Actually, I'll do that right now. I want to put some of these on this little page here. This was this past weekend when I went to Houston to the little craft place and taught 3 classes there. So basically what I kind of put the pictures in of 2 of the classes, and then coffee that morning, because Brazos laughed because we stayed in a hotel there, and I got up early, and I don't know, probably looked on social media, kind of journaled a little bit. I was journaling and that kind of stuff, and I got her, I'm like, I need coffee. I need Starbucks. So we went and got Starbucks, and then I kind of still worked in my journal. Anyway, so isn't that so cute, those little puffy stickers? This one is from this particular, I want to say this is crepe paper, and then this one is, they have those at Hobby Lobby. They had a whole bunch of puffy little retro looking camper stickers. But anyway, so I still need to do my journaling on here, and here we are so that's 8th, the 9th. What was the 9th? The 9th was that Monday? Anyway, so here we are, and real quick, I'll show you how I, you know, even though I'm sitting here going guessing, what did I do? I'll show you how I kind of keep up with that. But I wanted to show you these this is our Christmas card this year. Isn't he so cute? But I'm going to pop this in here. Actually, I'm doing my Christmas cards this weekend, probably actually on Sunday, and so this will probably be my Sunday entry, but I wanted to just pop this in here so I have it. And then this is so cute. So, I had an order from So Sweet Sidekicks. She's on Etsy and she does dolls, and she also does like this little cute coffee mug rug. And she does cute little dresses. She has stockings. I bought these little squares that have Santa on them. I've bought campers. She does so many different shapes. Totally cute. Love her style. Anyway, in one of her, I have them right here. She sent a bunch of these little, just cute little, I love the vintagey look to a lot of these. And so I found these, and one of them was a Santa. So I just included a paper backing on here. I put some cardstock, and I'm going to pop him in. I don't know exactly where yet, but I am trying on my journal here is put a lot of pink throughout it, because you know pink is my color. And so anyway, so that's one of the things I just kind of I found it and I was like, ooh, I want to include that in here. So so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have pictures. I have I'll show you what my next step is. So let me just make sure we are on. Okay, so I have done 9 and 10. We did 9, which is just like a tag, and I had 10. So I have those two. So I'm going to kind of like finish up the rest of the remaining time. And I think I forgot, went and bought some stickers. I'll have to go get those. But let me show you how I plan on doing my numbers here. So in my Christmas planner, which I kind of did a video on this, is I have a section for dates to remember. So not only do I have a space that has my calendars on there for the November and December events, but I also have a space for dates to remember. So I'm going to actually use this to kind of create my numbers, because I do want them to kind of go along with, I need to add something on here, I just remembered, go along with what we have planned. So on December 17th is Brazos' brand concert. So I do want to put that on here. Okay, so let me go look for those stickers, those number stickers really quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I went to Hobby Lobby this past week and I picked up a couple more thickers. I kind of have gotten away from doing the numbers and the letters because I end up with all these extras that, not this, but that I don't end up using. And because I don't have the 1s or I don't have the 2s and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, at this point I'm so ready to make sure I have everything that I don't want to be chasing numbers around or chasing things around trying to find the numbers. But I also have, I found this little stamp when I was digging in looking for this stamp. And this is, you basically, so I thought I would use this for one of the days. You stamp it and then you can circle in and bubble in the days and the years. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to use that on one. But anyway, I also have my number stamps. So let's get started, because I didn't want this to be a super long video. But I kind of wanted to just touch base and talk about how I do my numbers, so to speak. Now, if you see this, can you guess what happened? Why, yes, it fell on the floor and my dog got a hold of it. I'm assuming this was a 13. Yeah, so nothing is safe if it falls on the floor for a split second. But if y'all saw, I posted on my my Instagram and Facebook page about how messy our kitchen table is, and so I'm sure it just kind of fell and I didn't realize that it had fallen, and next thing I know I'm chasing him around because he has something in his mouth, and then I was like, oh, it's a number. So anyway, excuse me, just had to have my coffee here. So let's go ahead and get started. So you saw the 9 and 10 that I have, and then I had this from one of the, I don't know what paper company that is. I'm really sorry, I have no idea. I just love this cute swan, and I know it isn't really Christmassy, even though it does have a little present. So I think it was actually for a birthday, but I wanted to use her, and then that's when I realized I didn't have the numbers. So I've done 9, 10. I think I'm gonna do 11. Let's see what day 11 was. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So, 11 I wanted to do. Okay, so this is where I'm kind of writing in the different, I know you can tell I don't have the two. I usually look at my phone and see where I'm at on the numbers. I don't necessarily have to have them exactly matching, but what I mean is, like, I come in here every day when I don't have a chance to do my December daily that evening. I'll come in here, or that next morning I'll come in here and fill in what I'm going to document about, and then that way I know, oh, when I'm do have time to work on it, or I am working on it, I'm like, oh, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about your Santa collection, because I did take some pictures of that, and I wanted to show, because I did add a couple more new Santas to my collection this year. So this is what is the key to me to be able to really complete my December daily when I'm behind as I am. But so this is kind of a good idea. You could pop it in your, actually you could even make a page in your December daily, and then just keep a list of what's the things you want to document about that particular day. So so I have the 9th, I have the 10th, the 11th is Pokey in the laundry, and John, my husband, actually had a party at work, and so he sent me a picture of him and Santa, so I want to put that in there. So I think what I'm going to do is come back, and I'm going to just scoop. These are the ones that I've kind of picked out. These are all die cuts. It's the stuff that I've ordered. This is from the Happy Marigold. This is from Anna Joy Creations. This was a crepe paper. So I just kind of picked up, like this one. I have 25, I feel like. You know, the big day, but then I also had wanted to do this one for 25, so I may just kind of put these together. Here's one that is 24, so I do have some idea behind it, but I wanted to go ahead and get these ready. The 21st, we're doing some caroling, and so I have had this little die cut for a really long time. Isn't it precious? And so I wanted to definitely use that one. So I don't have that many more to create, so let's go ahead and get started. So as I was saying, 11 is John with Santa, so I think I'm going to use this cute little Santa Claus here, and this is basically I think I might use my little sticker, my little stamp here. These are, I picked up at, I saw them again just this past weekend. I was like, oh, I forgot I had those. But pick out your 11. I thought I brought my stamps in here. I know I did. But I have my red one right here that I can use. So I'm just gonna, you know, I talked about in my last video about doing some embossing, but I don't have all my stuff ready, so I'm not gonna do my embossing, and I'll clean that in a little bit. So I have 11, and again, this is going to be super easy, simple. 12, I can actually use this little swan, and I think I'm going to actually pick this pink paper, and I think my little puppy's up. Let me go see. Okay, yes, he's awake, so I'm going to have to probably do this quickly because he will be, he's in here at my feet, and he's having a really good time with tearing up things. So I think what I'm going to do is, on this particular one, I thought I could keep the one, but I'm just not real crazy about how it looks with this particular other sticker. So I'm going to take this off and just add a 12. Isn't that fun? They're like little glitter, little pink glitter stickers. So, thickers. So that's 12. We've got 13. This one we're gonna do that for this, so I'm gonna keep that aside here. So for 13, let's see here. Let's try this stamp. Let me see here. I saw this. I think I can fit that on. So I'm going to do my VersaFine because with this ink stamp, it really seems to help when you want to do really fine print. I think it turns out a lot better. I've really gotten back into stamping again. I have lots of stamps that I've had for years and years, and I'm really liking them, including them in my journal. So this one we're going to do 13 on. Let me let this dry for just a second, and we'll come back. We have 14, which is today, and it's family Christmas. So I think I'm going to put this house for 14, and we're going to, let's see here, use let's see here, we got 14 here. I'll show you a trick that I kind of do, which I'm sure you guys have done it too if you've had these, because like I said, sometimes I get really disappointed because I use all the ones that the A's and all the ones that you use a lot of. So 14, and then I'm going to cut this L down to make it look like a 1. Where'd my scissors go? I'll have to use these, I guess. So I'm just going to cut this L. Cut the little arm off here, and looks like a 14. Actually, I might cut these little edges off. At least 3 of them. And it looks like a 1. Ta-da! Actually, it's kind of a little. Oh, you know what? How bad is this one chewed? Is it saving? Is it? Oh no, it's not savable. Okay. I just happened to glance down. I was like, oh, what about the halfway chewed up one? Could I save it? Okay, so we got 14 there. 15 is next. Let's see here. What is 15? Let's look at the date. The 15 is on. Where's my little planner here? Oh, there's my other scissors too, so let's put those back over there. So 15 is Sunday, right? Okay, so that's Sunday. Let's see. So it's, you know, I kind of like this little guy. I'm just kind of looking a little bit here. You know, I think I'm going to do my, what was I going to put on here? There was something that I had. Okay, we could do 15 here. Maybe put this wreath on there. I know Hobby Lobby stopped carrying my favorite adhesive. Wait, is this supposed to be on the bottom? Yes. And I asked them about it, and they were saying they were going to be doing a lot of changes. So one of the things is, you know, they put their Paper Studio stuff on sale. Well, some of they're taking that Paper Studio off, like a lot of the new planning stuff with the cute girls. They're taking that off. Sorry if this makes a lot of noise. I know using on video when you're opening up plastic, it's very noisy. But they're going to take the Paper Studio off of those girls to where they're not going to be like when they run the big sale, the 50% off, you're not going to be able to get those at 50%. So she pointed that out to me, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Let's see, okay, where are we on 15? Okay. I really like these numbers. Wow, they are like kind of really They're thick and they got like a smooth surface on them. They're really kind of pretty. They feel good. That's 15. And again, these, when you're making your numbers, you can always come in and add, like I know I'm going to be putting some fun twine on here. So, but this is just getting your base down so that you have them in a little envelope ready to go in your journal. So, next one is 16, which would be Monday. So I think I'm going to do the 16. See, I'm already using all my ones up. Ooh, that's not going to fit. I love this bell though. It's so pretty. I wonder if I could somehow add it to here. Maybe too much. There's poke. I'll just put the add 16 here. I just love this. Isn't that pretty? It's like a copy of a doily. I can do something like that. So, okay, so 16's done. 17 is Brazos' band concert. So I know I want to get some music notes, so I think I'm going to use this to document that. That way I can add, I'm going to have to kind of dig around for some, I got some black sparkle ones, so this will be perfect. So that's 17. And I know I have some notes there, so 17, we got 18, which is, I don't think of anything that's kind of going, I'm going to do some Christmas shopping next week, so I know that much. What did we decide on this one? Was it the 13 or 12? 12, I think it was 13. So let's go ahead and fill this in. Sorry I'm jumping all over, I just don't want to forget to fill this in. Oh, 2019. Oops. I may have to come in here with some sparkles. I kind of messed that up a little bit, but we're going to go with it. It doesn't mean that when I start getting to that day, if something doesn't work, I can always change it. Excuse me. Okay, so where are we at? We're at 17. We're at 18. So I love just random tags. That would look pretty with that pink. Let's put 18 on here. I just love these sparkle ones. $18. 19 is my grandparents' anniversary. They're not alive anymore, but I always remember the 19th being a special day. I think I'm going to use my stamps again for this. I'm 19 here. I think what I'll do is just use the black again. And this would be great for adding, this would have been a good embossing one, but I think you could come in here, and I'm just going to use this for now. You could come in here and use, sorry, I just saw some of this stuff here. Whoops. I'm going to come in here and add some sparkle onto this page here. 19, we got 20. I just found this when I was digging in my little bin here. Isn't that, I love the blue. That's so pretty. So let's see here. I got some blue stickers. And of course I don't have 20. Is there anything that would make, that would come across, or we have a Lord. Hold on just one second. Okay, so my house is starting to wake up, so as you can tell, there's lots of noise going on. So what I'm going to do is finish this up really quick here. We're going to put some, we're going to use this tree. I just saw this little tag when I was letting the dog out. So we're going to find that red and see if we have 22 that we can use. I don't think I have them on here. Oh, here we go. So we're at 19. Wait, do we have 20? 20 is what we want. 20. So we have 2. Tags make perfect numbers. So I'm going to finish this up. 20. We have the 21 with the carolers. It's so pretty. 20. We have 21 with the carolers. I'm going to do 20, 22. Let's keep that in mind. But since I have this little ruler here in front of me, I'm going to cut this and use 23 since they're perfectly together. I think I can add a snowflakes. I wonder if that would be something I could put. I just love this wreath. I don't know why. I think I'm going to color it in, but that doesn't look. I wonder if I could. Oh, that maybe that would look pretty. 23, and then maybe add snowflake. Like I said, once I get into here, my friend made me this little mushroom. She had a little Tim Holtz die cut mushroom. It's so cute. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. Adds a little whimsy. So let's do 23 on this. And then add that is so cute. She'll be proud that I used her little mushroom. Gosh, I just still love this bow. We could even do something like that, make it into like an ornament, cut the bow off, cover the bell up and use it as a, almost make it look like an ornament. Perfect. Okay, so we have 23, so we need 22. This is going to be 24. Since I have it right here, we're going to just go with it. And like I said, I think I'm going to come in here and actually color this in. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but so we need 22, and I'm just drawn to this Winter Wishes here. So, isn't this cute? This is that Anna Joy Creations, and I'm going to add that because I think we're going to do our tea on the 24th. I've decided to do a Christmas tea. I've been watching others on, I did one a while back, but then a couple things that triggered it was I saw these adorable teacups, which is going to be part of Brazos' Advent, and I saw those and I'm like, oh my gosh, those are so pretty. We have a red teapot, so we could do that. Oh, and I don't have 22. Sorry, I'm just thinking while I'm talking to you guys about the tea. But anyway, then also the other thing was on Instagram, you know, they always show all the pretty things. And so she, you know, her online, she, Trapeze Crafts, Trapeze Arts, she is so sweet, and she ordered some things from my shop and had a tea, and it just was super cute and super fun. So I was like, I want to have a tea, and so I think we're gonna do it on Christmas Eve. Okay, so this I just looked over here and I was pulling things out. I have so many cute just stuff that I make or I like, and I kind of just keep over in this little spot next to me, this, you know, this well organized mess over here. Like, this is so cute. There's no peeking. Like, I love this. Anyway, you could go crazy, but I just saw this little window, 22 is going to fit perfectly in here because we are moving and grooving, and we're going to finish this video up because I'm going to show you how easy it is just to grab a few supplies and make your stickers. So I'm going to use my red ink stamp here and make a 22 in the window. So cute. And there we have it. So let me, I was going to clean this. I'll just lay it up here so I'll clean it in just a minute. So there we have it. And I'm going to save all this stuff for creating my pages with. Y'all, a true confession, you know, I told y'all I'm using my stash. Well, I was looking for some particular material or ribbon. I was looking for ribbon. And I found this whole envelope, this coupon keeper thingy full of just ephemera. Oh my gosh, the candy cane. So anyway, my daughter and I have been really having fun going through this. We are using up the supplies. Look how chubby it is. But I just leave it open and we've been using all the things. So, real quickly, let's do it. Let's just go through these. So, if I have room here, we'll do this really quick. 1920, 22, 23, 24, 21, 16, 15, and then, where's my 25? I'm going to have to use this cute little guy, I think, with my 25. Doesn't he just say Merry Christmas? We made those, my friend and I, and she has the die cut for those. So I had to make me a little guy. 24, 25. Let's do, oh yeah, my nativity too. That may go for Christmas Eve because we're going to be doing our Christmas Eve church event, and so that may go with that too. This is the 13th, 11, 12, 14, 10, 11, 12, sorry, 11, 12, messy, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I'm going to move this up, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're ready. We're ready to go. So, thank you guys for stopping in and going through my process of doing my numbers. Again, I wish I would have kind of done this a little earlier, but it is what it is. And you know what? We're just happy to get the numbers done and get moving towards making those memories and documenting them. One more quick note, if you notice my fun little writing gloves, these are from Story Arts. I will leave a link down below. I have the Christmas Carol ones, and then I also have Alice in Wonderland, and I absolutely love them. It just kind of sets the tone for writing in your journal and getting creative. I just love it. So anyway, I just had to wear these for documenting this, and because it is the Christmas Carol, which is one of my favorite stories of the holidays. So, alright, y'all have a great day, and I will see you soon.